Scarlet, you really outdid yourself.
Yeah, I had to pull a couple of strings to make it happen. I'll explain all about that in just a little bit.
What is this coffee device? What is coffee?
Oh my goodness, you can actually play with the main menu! Let's find out everything else we can toy around with!
We got some gizmos and some knobs and some steam pouring into some red cup.
I don't think you're supposed to get the needle past the green.
Look, I don't know how all this works. I'm still trying to figure it all out.
While you have fun playing with all of the little knobs and gizmos, this video is de facto sponsored. No money passed hands, but basically, we got a special Steam key for very early access. And in exchange, we are to do a video for them. There are other games I'm looking forward to, like Breaking Armor and PVKK.
The one with the insanely large German name?
Yeah, that one. But what makes Iron Nest special is this is the first game we can actually get our hands on. There's a whole event coming up June 15, the Steam Next Fest. Plus, today is June 1st, Imperial Day Off. My whole empire is hard at play today, which means making this video is extremely time sensitive.
I have to hand it to them. These guys have got good marketing.
I think it's one guy, actually.
I just want to look around right now. Read, number 1. Measure, number 2. Calculate, number 3. Record slot? Is this like how to save the game? Oh my god, it actually plays music! I've never been this excited in my whole entire life.
Sometimes it's the little things that make all the big difference.
And the whole game design of this entire game has turned that into a core theme.
Honest reaction, this game is a 10 out of 10.
You got your orders? Let's take out the bad guys.
I still need to figure out the map, and that means I need to do some reading.
Monkeying around is all part of the fun. That's the whole point of this game.
Go easy, I'm still learning the controls. But I know a giant red crosshair when I see one.
Obviously, that's your target.
Obviously. So who drew the random red line on the map, and why is it there?
Also, did they seriously need to make a spider walker?
Hey, walkers are cool.
That's not my point. I mean, it looks like a giant spider with a gun for a head.
While I think about how to better use the map, let's see what the typewriter orders said.
Castile? That's no country I ever heard of.
Keep the coordinates in mind. That will be very important later.
Someone should really give us a nice tour of this big gun.
I told you, monkeying around is the whole point. Having a tour guide would completely defeat that point.
There's just so much to take in with all these dials and numbers, and I want to go downstairs sometime. Yeah, see? There is a lower floor. And a door. Maybe it goes somewhere. There's a left gun, a right gun, some more numbers, and all these wheels must do something, right? Now back to the map. How do I draw on it? Okay, I figured it out. Now to draw a line from the spider gun to the big red crosshair. Come on, red ink, stick this time. Good. Okay, so we did read, we did measure, so what's next? Calculate 3. Oh goody, even our gun has a map. And I love the "you are here." But what is requisition? How do I get there? No requisitions, just challenge missions. But that place is closed, so I guess that's coming soon. Or maybe we have to get through the first mission first. I don't know.
Well, here's an OSHA violation. And yeah, that looks like it should hurt.
I guess pain has not been coded in yet. So I got another map down here, a cozy little bed. And does the door go anywhere? No, press E on the door. I guess it goes nowhere. But hey, look, it's that machine from the main menu. And I remembered I brewed a cup from the main menu too.
Like I said, Palpatine, sometimes the little details make all the difference. Twisting all the knobs and cranking all the wheels, I could see where this would be fun.
And I still don't know what the right cranking of these particular gauges are. Yeah, okay, that'll have to do. There always comes a time at which you just have to say, good enough, and move on. Now, the main question, can I drink it? Doesn't look like it.
Hey, it's still early access. Give them a break. They might add things like water physics to the coffee later.
Okay, that's enough. Let's get back to work. Help! I'm stuck in the floor! Help! Ooh, a hidden workstation. Help! I'm stuck in the floor! I can't open it and get out!
Blame the OSHA violation.
How do I get out? How do I get out? I'm stuck down here!
Try escape on your keyboard.
Escape. Oh, now I see why it's called escape. So I can escape this devilish trap. Okay, I don't want the music too loud, and I guess the safe doesn't do anything right now. Okay, we reset everything for the looks of it. That's not a bad thing since we didn't really do much anyway except just look around. Oh wow, you can mess with the lights here too. So I presume I can do some writing on this giant display? Hey, how come I can't write on it? Developer, help! How do I write? Both mouse clickings aren't working. Right click and left click, they're not working. Okay, back to the map. Let's see how to draw this thing.
The clipboard there says left click.
There we go.
Like I said, monkeying around is the whole point.
Okay, I got the red line drawn. So now how do I turn on this gizmo? Distance, input distance, select 2 powder charges, select amount of powder charges. That's a lot of reading.
No wonder your empire's on the collapse.
Says the guy who sits on a literal throne of skulls and death.
I'll have you know, that's not until the next 10,000 years.
Okay, now I can see it. Turn this wheel for distance. 8.72 km at 90.6 degrees. Now how do I pull this lever? What do you mean not enough charges? We got 1 charge, right? You mean you need like 2 or 4 charges?
Oh my god, watching Palpatine think is so amusing.
I thought you did not believe in a god.
It's just an expression, like a vocal facepalm.
34.88. Did that actually change the gun or no?
You'll figure it out.
Thanks for nothing, Scarlet. If it does change the gun, why am I not allowed to play with it? Maybe it wants a different powder charge count? Yeah, it does not like 1 charge. I checked and double-checked the map numbers.
Which reminds me, are we going to play a map game next?
Maybe when it's your turn, big guy. I have a couple ideas for that game, such as War of Dots.
And remember, my turn is next.
Well, it really looks like there isn't anything else I can do with this machine. Okay, let's put the clipboard back and get a final setting on this machine. 26.16. Let's go with that. Master power. I wonder what this does.
Don't touch it.
Fine. Load 4. We just did calculate, so I guess that's next. Let's go find the loading machine. Hey, there's something written on this big shell.
I don't think you're fluent in upside down.
I think this is it with all of these levers. Shell rammer, shell selector.
There! HE round standard burst load. That's what's written. Also, the artillery looks like the cylinder of an actual revolver handgun. Brilliant!
So, H3, Q4, don't really know what the other numbers are for. Okay, first things first, let's get the big shot into the gun barrel.
Oh man, that sound design is so satisfying.
Next, we need powder charges. It says 4, so I think that means I need to pull 4 different levers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel the Nexus waiting.
No, we will fire this gun at least once.
Also, I like how the powder charges just tumble out.
It's adorable!
Okay, now we need to shove the charges into the gun barrel. How do I do that? Which one of these levers does it?
Try the ones flashing yellow.
The what? Oh, now I see. Good. Okay, what's next?
Off to the tutorial board you go!
Rotate 5.
You don't need to smash your face into it.
I'm just trying to read. Now, map. Where is loader? Okay, I think I got it.
If there is not as much chit-chat, it's because 1, we're all kinda tired, and 2, this whole process is very involved.
The game specifically. I'm using a lot of my brain to try and figure out the steps and keep up with things.
That just means we're a little too locked in to talk about how your day went.
I can't complain.
And I'm enjoying my holiday. Thanks for asking, Palpy.
So, while Palpatine is doing monkeying around stuff, why don't you tell us a bit about that holiday?
Also, I just realized the big crosshairs on some houses. We're gonna blow up civilians. That's so much fun. Good.
Anyway, Imperial Day Off. The whole Empire is hard at play. It's the start of Imperial Month. The whole month is all about coming together to say, I am proud to be a human. And all month long, we will be showing off the absolute best of the best in my whole empire.
Excellent morale-boosting idea, Scarlet. Nothing gets recruitment numbers up like showing something that makes people go, hey, I want to be cool like that guy.
Imperial Day Off specifically is all about remembering that humans need rest. We need to take some time off from all of our chores. It is specifically a global scale day of rest. And that is why I am able to play with you guys today. Or else I'd be doing other chores. Administration, military, science. You get the idea. It's a lot.
Tell me about it. I've been running an empire for thousands of years. It is a lot.
And also, June 9 is my dad's birthday, the Colonel, the Golden Knight. That's on Heroes Day, which celebrates the start to World War III on June 9, 2018. Plus, we got D-Day on June 6. There's a whole lot of cool stuff in June.
Goodness, I don't remember the last time I gave out holidays like that. Maybe that's why all of my children are so angry at me.
Nah, they're always angry at something or another. I guess some people just like drama.
But Scarlet, I just realized, don't you have essential employees who have to work on the holiday?
That's a good question, and it's a little bit complicated. All robots and fully automated services are completely operational as normal. That includes the very thing powering my connection to the Nexus. A lot of stores are closed, especially the smaller mom and pop types. Some of the bigger chains too, if they don't have robots to keep it open.
Hold that thought, this is about to get good.
We are finally at the time to fire.
Cover your ears!
Right, so you were saying?
And for the emergency workers, the really important ones, they do a rotating skeleton crew over a whole week. So to the letter, not literally everybody is off on this precise day. But to the spirit, everybody gets at least 1 day off. And those rotating crews sometimes have multiple days off. Which is fair given the more intense and dangerous work they usually do. And especially if they have to work on the actual day of rest, now June 1st.
Sounds like you got it all figured out.
Listen, I would not be a good empress if I could not account for every variable under the sun.
Speaking of every variable, what happened? Why do we not see a mission accomplished screen? Where did it all go wrong? I could have sworn I checked and double-checked all the numbers. At least I can move the little toy around, but how do I move the actual spider walker? Where did everything go wrong? I don't remember finding a wind report anywhere. Hey, there's a secret lever hidden under the floor. I wonder what this is for. Run and start. I think we want to start whatever this is, so let's change these levers and gauges. What just happened? Can I drive the Spider Walker now? How do I drive the Spider Walker? Also, now I see why I couldn't write on it. And, what do you mean I missed? I did all the numbers exactly right. What did I do wrong? Everything matches up. What did I do wrong? Also, what are these other points of interest? Are they friendly? Can we destroy them? What would happen if I destroyed them?
Also, judging by the blue tiles along the red tile, and an explosion of that range, of that radius, would be danger close to medical personnel if you were to attack the bad guys.
Yeah, I don't care about the civilians. They knew what they signed up for when they wanted to get into that trouble. I just want to figure out what made the shot go south. Literally south.
Gullivan, I need 10 million more corpses to keep the Nexus powered. No, I don't care that there's an orc invasion right now. I'm busy spending time with my besties. It's not every day that Scarlet and Palpatine can have a chance to say hi. Can't you get 5 chapters of Space Marines to stop the ravenous powers for just 1 more minute? I don't know what
Scarlet, I think we need to wrap this up.
I'm busy with my friends. I don't care that you have to throw children into the worship. Scarlet and Palpatine are more important than their crying. Now go away. What I wouldn't do to have a day off like you. Why are you looking at me like that?
I just shelled civilians in a video game and you told your actual civilians to cease existing.
I am absolutely horrified, and I've committed several genocides before. Your failure to appreciate the gravitas truly shows why your empire, your Imperial, will collapse. When I call a population, at least it's for the greater good, and I got the numbers to prove it.
And worst of all, I bet now we'll be lucky to even have a channel left over because YouTube is the most evil censorship so far.
If Monarchs Play has to go to a different site, somebody is going to be in big trouble, and it's not going to be any of us 3.
I think we all need a break for ice cream right now. It's been fun, but we totally need to rest and cool off and let the Nexus cover.
Very good.